Wednesday, the 25th, I think. And I have been sick since Wednesday. And I made like a little short clip video because I washed my hair yesterday and I kind of explained how I got sick, blah, blah, blah. Or when I got sick. Because you can never really pinpoint and trace down where it came from unless you know you were around somebody that was sick. And I wasn't around anybody that I knew was sick, although I was at a crowded mall. I hope y'all can see me. The sun is really bright. But anyway, I couldn't take another day because I've been home since Wednesday, in the house, in the bed, resting, reading, consuming YouTube videos. I mean, I can't do this no more. I gotta get out of the house. I feel so much better. So this is what day is. This is since Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days in, I feel really good. I do. And it's amazing because you guys, whatever it was, I mean, I still have little remnants with my throat and my voice and my little sinus, you know, still blowing my nose some. I still get an occasional cough. But you guys, when it started, I had like body aches. I mean, it was like the flu. You know, and like, I don't even freak out like that and run and go get a test and do all this stuff. I just stay away from people. You know, I kind of hem myself up in the room and I warn my husband and my daughter, look, y'all don't need to come around me because something is going on. Well, of course, they don't listen. And my daughter, she been all around me, jumping around me and everything and hopping all on the bed, hugging and everything, and she's fine. My husband, though, I was taking some cough medicine the other night, and he wanted some because he said his throat was so, and I was like, don't use that little cup, you know, the little measuring cup they give you on top. It was a Robitussin. It was a Robitussin C I was using for my cough. And I said, don't use that cup. He said, I can wash it out. I said, because I know what wash it out to him means run a little water in there, swish it around, and then it's ready. To me, washing out, you know, I got to put bleach. I got to washing it out, I'll wash it out, but he won't do it. So I was like, I know he went right in there, rinsed some water on it, and then put some stuff in there and took it to the head. And that's what he did, because the next morning he got up, he was looking, his eyes were watery, he was looking like he was just so, you know, like, I gotta go, but I'm just barely making it. I'm like, oh no, I told you not to use that measuring thing last night. Excuse me. So he felt bad, but he went ahead and did the things that he needed to do. And by the time he got home, he called me yesterday afternoon, you know, because like I said, I'm in the bed. And Jaren is there with me, entertaining herself, you know, she in there on her little iPad or whatever and talking to her little best friend. They so funny. They put each other on FaceTime and they do doll hair. They do exercise. It's just hilarious to see some of the stuff they do. But he called me in the afternoon and he was like, I feel so bad, I'm coming home. I'm like, oh, see, I knew this was gonna happen. So he came home. He picked up some food too on the way home. And when he got there, you know, we ate, and I could just look at him and tell he's just not well. So after he, you know, got settled in and everything, I also always try to keep Theraflu in the house, because we were out of the Theraflu. I think it was Friday. I had him bring home some Theraflu packets. I absolutely love that stuff. And so I use that. I alternate between the Theraflu and the Robitussin C. They're good. Both of them are real good if you need medicine, you know. But besides that, I was using my tea. I'm sure going to McDonald's, y'all. But I was using my tea. I was that Seven Blossoms tea that I had when I had a tea reads years ago. Seven Blossoms was one of the teas that I featured in there, and it's got like this funky smell. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The smell it's a peculiar smell to that stuff. Okay, man, what you doing? He's sitting like, I don't know if he broke down or what. I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but that Seven Blossoms tea, it's funky smelling, but it works. It really works. I don't know what she back there doing. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm at the drive-thru. Take your kids to McDonald's. Okay, y'all. Tell me why I was standing there with the Bernstein bears. I had a mama bear, the papa bear, and the baby bear. And I almost actually got them. I don't know why. I'm glad I put them back. I was drawn to those faux carrots. A lot of the Easter decorations. Also, they put out St. Patrick's Day stuff, which I never really decorate for that, but I was just messing with the stuff. Then I was looking at a lot of the little bunnies and the little art stuff that you can do with bunnies, which is just super cute. Just a lot of nice things that you can, decorations that you can do. And then I was disappointed with this jar situation because I really wanted to get 3 of them. There was only one and somebody had stepped on the lid and bent it. Oh well. But I did wind up getting this glass like canister to put like rice and stuff like that in. So I was good. Here I'm looking at the snack stuff, chicken of the sea. They got the wild caught in there. All kind of food stuff, snacky types of foods. And the little porch design stuff on the $3 and $5 aisle. It was good. Here I am looking at more miscellaneous decor. Lots of really good stuff Dollar Tree has. I was super impressed. I gotta get out of here. I'm spending. Hey y'all. A lot has happened since the McDonald's drive-thru. I am actually in the parking lot. What is this lady doing? I'm in the parking lot of the Dollar Tree. And you guys, this was a trip I will never forget. There's a lot of stuff that happened in there. Anyway, one of the things right now off top that I'm gonna say that has never happened to me before happened at this Dollar Tree. I ran into a fellow YouTuber, okay? I felt like I should ask her if she was a YouTuber because as I was going down the aisle, I see this lady, I mean, like shamelessly making a vlog, like going over products. And I was like, you know, I saw people like looking at her and walk by, but it was like, she was like, I'm going and doing my thing. I mean, it was like, wow. So when I got a chance to go down the aisle, I said, hey, are you a YouTuber? I waited until it looked like she was in between filming. And I said, are you a YouTuber? And she was like, yeah, I am. I was like, okay, I am too. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah, I was filming a little bit in here, but you know, it had gotten so crowded for me. I had put my phone away. But anyway, she gave me her card. She was so sweet. SWT Sadie's, Sweet JD, I'm saying it wrong. Sweet Sadie J TV, and she gave me her card. And I wrote down my handle, my YouTube handle, and I told her I would make sure I comment on her channel, like I'll find her channel tonight. That was the neatest. I have never had that happen to me before. So, cause she asked me, and she filmed me a little bit. Oh my God. I wasn't prepared. I was like, I look a mess, and you know, I'm all sweaty and stuff, but I have never had that happen to me. And since I've been on YouTube, I have never ran into a fellow, you know, person that vlogs and does this kind of stuff. So it was so neat. And also, so shout out to you. And I'm gonna make sure I tune in to her tonight. Also, I saw some really neat stuff in there this time that I had not seen before. And I'm not gonna sit here in this sun because the sun is out. I actually have my AC on. It's that hot to me. I don't know if it's the remnants of me getting over whatever it is, but I don't want to sit in this sun and vlog. And I don't really necessarily want to go somewhere else and park and do it. And we're supposed to be going for a ride today. My husband, he was dragging and stuff, but I was like, I gotta get out of the house. I didn't go to church today because I don't want to infect people that's around me, you know, like because we are in close proximity when we have, you know, Sunday school, and not necessarily in church. We sit far away, but Sunday school is a very tight-knit group, and there's lots of elderly people, and I just could not stand myself if I went there and I made somebody sick. So I stayed out today, but I just needed to get out of the house. So I told my husband, I'm going to the car wash. I'm going to spray the car off, vacuum it out, and let's go for a ride. You just chill out, lay back, I'll drive. I just need to leave the house. Well, I thought I was just gonna run in here and get a couple of things for my little car box, you know, to re-up on my tissue and stuff. And I've showed y'all that car box before. But then I wound up being in the Dollar Tree for the last, I know I've been in there at least 30 minutes, maybe more than that, 40 minutes. And this is a good Dollar Tree. But I kind of don't like coming to this one because the lines are super long and they never seem to have enough help in here. But this time they was pushing those lines through. And then I happened to meet this YouTuber, so I'm super glad. I'm so glad that I came here. But y'all, one of the things, and I'm not doing it right now, I'm not gonna do a haul, but one of the things that I picked up that was so neat to me was this color changing LED bulb. And I was like, okay, well, is it a remote in here with it? Like, how does it work? But it says you just turn the light off and on to cycle through each available color mode. And you guys, there are so many colors. Look, is that neat or what? And then I talked to Miss Jaren, and I wish I wouldn't have. I was calling, you know, at that time, because what she does is she'll turn it into a FaceTime conversation. Oh, flip your camera, mama. Let me show you what I want, a snack. And then she had me running all up and down the aisle looking for Takis. I was like, ooh, she's stressing me out in here, you know, because I'm still kind of weak. I made sure I didn't get too close to that YouTuber, you know, because I don't want to give a germ off or whatever. But y'all, and when I went through McDonald's, I got coffee and I got a fish fillet. And the coffee's still, it's kind of warm now though. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying to get off this coffee kick. But you know, old habits die hard, but I'm working on it. But I overspent in there. I knew I was gonna do that. Because I got something for my grandson and my granddaughter. Look, my grandson, I can't wait to see him to give it to him. And my granddaughter, what I get her? It was so cute. Where is it? Where is it? It's, I don't want to tell you what it is. I want to show you what it is. What I do with it? Here it is. It's a little doctor play set. You can play doctor with the little stethoscope and the little knee thing. I thought that was so cute. I said, I know my daughter gonna be like, please don't bring no more stuff down here to my house. I done told you I got too many toys, but you know how it is, y'all. You want to give them something. And my grandson really likes to draw. He is very good at drawing. That's his thing, is he's naturally inclined to drawing. So I'm trying to like hone in on that and give him a lot of gifts that involve drawing. So I was kind of looking for something along those lines. I really want to get him like a big easel for his room. But then my daughter would be like, Mama, where am I gonna put this? But today I just kind of held off and I said, I'm gonna get him a little football so he can toss it with his friends. So I am leaving Dollar Tree. Woo, I called my husband. I said, I ain't even going to the car wash. I'm just coming home because I spent so much time in there. I'm just about wore myself out in there. So I'm coming back to pick him up. He said he would be dressed. Y'all, before I left the house, this is how bored Jaren got. The girl had went in there, got some of my kitchen chairs, went in the back bedroom and made a fort. I went in there to a gigantic fort, and my husband sitting on the couch with his head back like he don't know what's going on. I said, are you serious? Are you serious? But I filmed it. I didn't like get mad with her because I know she bored. She's ready to get out of the house. So, but anyway, that was a good Dollar Tree trip. That was a very, very good Dollar Tree trip. That was a first. So anyway, I am headed back to the house now to pick them up. And y'all can see my hair. It's wow. I washed it. I did a little snippet before I washed it. I sounded so terrible on it. Well, I don't sound no worse than I sound now. And I was thinking I would just do a voiceover while I was showing you how my hair was still straight. I don't even know if I'm gonna put that on here, but I washed it out because obviously I just didn't, not obviously, while I was sick, I didn't really go through all that, putting those jumbo rollers and doing all the stuff I was doing to keep it real straight. I think one night, the first night I was sick, I didn't even put a headscarf on. I just went to bed. I was like, I'm so done. And I was sweating and tossing and turning, so all this kitchen stuff was standing up on the back of my neck. So, yeah. Y'all might not know what I'm talking about when I say kitchen. That's an old school black folk term that we say for the nappy part of your hair. The very back of your hair. It's kind of shorter. The nape. And then, okay then, Richard Petty. That's another word for it. What in the world are cops doing up here? They done pulled somebody at my car wash. This is the old school car wash that I told y'all about. I was gonna stop here, but I'm not. And now the cops have pulled somebody on the side of the roads back there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I am turning around. I don't even know why I came here. Walmart is just calling me to itself. Because now I'm at the Walmart, but I don't need anything in here, so I'm going to keep it moving. I'm keeping it moving. But y'all, I might come on later. Because I had these super long vlogs. I know I need to get ready. I need to get better with being straight to the point, because I know a lot of people don't like to listen to rambling. I'm a rambler, and I like to listen to rambling. If it makes sense, I'll listen to it. But I know a lot of other people like, girl, bye. I don't have time for this. So I'm trying to get better with kind of limiting all this chit-chatting, excessive chit-chatting that I do while I'm driving. But I like to talk while I drive. And who else am I going to talk to if I don't talk to y'all? I mean, like, for real. I would either be on speakerphone, you know, talking to my mom, which, by the way, she called me right after I finished talking to the YouTuber in there. My phone rang, and it was my mom. I was like, oh, I dare not answer this. Y'all, I didn't. I'm sorry, Lord. I did not answer because I didn't want to hear her, what she was going to say to me getting out of the house. And I know me. You know, I like, for real, I'm old enough to know. I know my body. And I know that if I was super, super sick, I would not be out now. But you know how that go. Because I messed around and told her last night about Jaren washing my hair for me, and she went ballistic. Oh, how could you do that? That was the craziest thing you could have ever done in your life. You're gonna make yourself so sick. I'm like, how can I make myself sick when I'm already sick? You know, and I knew I was gonna be in the house. I'm not going nowhere. I'm laying up here in the heat. I'm not going to go anywhere. So that's what made me very hesitant to answer that phone in Dollar Tree, and made me just avoid the conversation altogether, because I was not going to pretend like I was still at home and then somebody in the background or baby scream or something and she know I'm out. So I was like, Jimmy, let me just let the voicemail pick up on this one, and I just call her when I get home, or I'll call her back when I'm riding and just let her just go on and say her piece. You know, here's the thing. I'm learning. I think a lot of lessons we learn obviously from our parents, and most of the things we learn, hopefully they're good things. You know, how to be a good parent to our own kids. You know, how to make good judgment decisions in our own lives. But sometimes some of the stuff we learn is like stuff that, okay, I will never do this, or I would never conduct myself the way they did about this because I know it made me feel like this. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things is, I know that I can't deal with, I found it very hard for me to deal with people who are controlling, that, you know, give me the choice. My little camera done fell over to the side and I'm just talking up a storm. You know, give people the choice to choose to do and be wherever they want to be. You pray for them and you take your hands off. I'm talking about grown folks now. But, you know, I think it's kind of sad when you can't learn to do that for adult people, because it's kind of like you're setting yourself up to be stressed out. You're setting yourself up to be disappointed and sad and argumentative and, you know, all kind of stuff, because you can't control what somebody else is out here doing. You know, like, this thing rattles, you guys. My dashboard will rattle up against my phone. It's like a little plastic piece right here, and it rattles. And I hear it, and on the last one of the videos I did, it was super loud. I'm trying to make it be quiet. Maybe if I fit it down tighter, just hold it. But usually when I take off, it'll go away. I got distracted, but in other words, I've learned how not to be controlling. It's counterproductive. It does not, and it's, you guys, if you want to get real deep with it, being a controlling person is equivalent to witchcraft in the Bible. I mean, it's trying to force somebody to do what you think is they need to do. And as tempting as it is for us to do that with our children, when they are grown, stop it. Take your hands off, let go and let God. And it's harder said than done. I know. And I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. I'm talking about stuff that I know, because I have raised 3 of them, you know, and I know the drama and trauma, and still, even when they get grown, you know, they still calling mama, telling mama all their stuff, you know. But it's like, okay, and I'll listen to you. My heart pours out. I'll give you motherly advice. If you want it, I'll give it to you. But I'm gonna do most of my energy is gonna be spent praying for you on my knees, because I know God can fix it in a way we'll never be able to fix it. I don't care how well you think you know how to do it, or what plan you think you know how to tell your child to follow. I don't care if it worked out for you because you did this way and it's gonna work out for them because they do. No, I had to learn better than that. I had to get out of that, and I saw where it was coming from. And so I guess what I'm saying, I got all way on this tangent, but you guys, just please, every time I feel myself getting like that, I was like, oh, if I tell a slap, girl, wake up. You cannot be controlling. You can't control grown folks. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. And you just shouldn't. You just shouldn't. You just shouldn't. Because you ain't going to have no peace in your life, and you will have a whole bunch of mayhem and blah, blah, blah. So with that, you guys, okay, I'm done. Let me get off of my soapbox. But I'm telling y'all what I know is true. Let God do it. Won't he do it? Sure will, because he did it for me. He'll do it for you. But anyway, I am almost home. I may show some snippets of our little ride to the country, of us getting out seeing some stuff because it's such a beautiful day, and I feel like I missed so many outside, you know, seeing what the outside looked like, you know, being sick in the house and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this nice relaxing ride through the country. We already have a town. Well, I called out of town. I told them that I wanted to go see, but I said that I'm open. I'm the driver since I have the energy, and I know that he's still kind of down. So I'm gonna give Hubs a little bit of medicine, and you know, we're gonna get in the car. The car's not too bad anyway. I was just gonna go spread off, but it ain't even necessary. I got over half tank of gas. I'm almost full tank because I did that before I got sick on Wednesday. So we getting ready to ride, and if I don't come back with some little sights, just know that God is in control, and we don't have to worry about a thing. We don't. Just hold his hand. Just hold his hand and let him do it. But I will talk to y'all later. Bye.